Hello students, today we are going to start exercise 8.4. Before starting this exercise, I want to discuss fundamental trigonometric identities. There are three identities. Number one, sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. Second, 1 plus tan square theta equal to secant square theta, and 1 plus cot square equal to cosec square theta. Okay, from first identity, we can derive two more formulas. One of them is sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. Second one is cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. Okay, see, when I take this cos square theta from left to right, so this positive number become negative, so sin square theta become 1 minus cos square theta. Next time I take this sin square theta from left to right, so this, what is left? Cos square theta. Now this become 1 minus sin square theta. Okay, using this identity I derive two formulas. Sin square theta equal to 1 minus cos square theta, and cos square theta equal to 1 minus sin square theta. Okay, now from this 1 plus tan square theta equal to secant square theta. The first one is secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. When I take this tan square theta from left to right, so this positive number become negative. Okay, so this becomes secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. Or when we take this 1, so what is left? Tan square theta. Or tan square theta is equal to secant square theta minus 1. Okay, tan square theta is equal to secant square theta minus 1. And secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. In the same way, from third identities, this become cosec square theta minus cot square theta equal to 1. And this cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta minus 1. Okay, we have to learn this identities. Second, first one, sin square theta equal to 1 minus cos square theta. Cos square theta equal to 1 minus sin square theta, secant square theta minus tan square equal to 1, tan square theta equal to secant square theta minus 1. This one is square. Okay. Now cosec square theta minus cot square theta equal to 1, cot square theta equal to cosec square theta. You have also done its reciprocal. Secant theta is equal to 1 by cos theta. Cosec theta is equal to 1 by sin theta. And tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta, and cot theta is reciprocal of tan, so this become cos theta by sin theta. Okay, you have learned all this trigonometric formula. Okay, if you have learned this formula, then this exercise is going to be very easy for you. Okay. Now we are going to start question number 1 of exercise 8.4. See what is given in this question. Express the trigonometry ratio. Three trigonometry ratios are given. We are going to convert these three trigonometry ratio in terms of cot. Okay. We are going to convert these three trigonometry ratio in terms of cot. So I want to start with first one. First one is sin A. You know what is the reciprocal of sin A? The reciprocal of sin A is 1 upon cosec A. Okay, and you know the identities. If I ask what is cosec square theta, cosec square theta is equal to 1 plus cot square theta. But in our question, square is not there, cosec is there. When I want to remove this square, it becomes square. It means cosec theta can be written as 1 plus cot square theta. Okay, so instead of cosec theta, I am going to use 1 plus cot square theta and its square root. So sine is in terms of cot. We are going to convert sine in terms of cot. Now see, answer of sine is in terms of cot square. Okay, using this identity. Now next one is secant theta. Secant theta is there. Okay, secant A. And you know the identity of secant square A. Secant square A is equal to 1 plus tan square A. Okay. Secant square equal to 1 plus tan square A. When I want to remove this square, it will become in square root. It means secant A can be written as 1 plus tan square A and its root. Secant A equal to 1 plus tan square A. Okay. So instead of secant A, I want to write 1 plus tan square A and its root. Now I am going to take the reciprocal of tan. What is the reciprocal of tan? 1 by cot. square is there, it will become 1 by cot square A. So this is your answer. Or if you want to take the LCM of this, so you can solve further like this. But the LCM of cot square and this LCM is cot square A. Okay, one is there, it means this number is going to multiply by this LCM. So this become cot square A. Cot square A is cancelled with cot square A. What is left? 1. So answer become cot square A plus 1 and its root. I cancel this case square to square root. So I write here only cot A. This square is going to cancel with its square root. So I write without root. The root is on the denominator part only. So secant A become in terms of cot A. So this is your answer. Clear? Now tan A is left. Tan A is very simple because you know reciprocal of tan A is cot A. So you can write tan A equal to 1 by cot A. So all the three trigonometry ratios are in terms of cot is there. I hope it is clear now. Okay. Now we are going to solve, write all, question number 2. Write all the other trigonometry ratios of angle A. We are going to take angle A in terms of secant A. 6 trigonometry ratios are there. So I have to convert 5 trigonometry ratios. Number 1, sin A. Number 2, cos A. Number 3, tan A. After that, cosec A. After that, cot A. I want to convert these 5 trigonometry ratios in terms of secant A. It is given secant A. So write secant A. Okay. This is your question. Now we are going to convert these 5 trigonometry ratio in terms of secant A. Okay. Now I want to start this first question. Sin A. Number 1. Sin A. I am going to convert this sine of angle A as secant of angle A. Okay. Now you know the identities of sine. Identity of sine is sine square A is equal to 1 minus cos square A. You know, sine square equal to 1 minus cos square A. When I going to remove this square, it will become in roots. Okay, when I going to remove this square, so this become in its root. It means sine A can be written as 1 minus cos square A and its root. So instead of sine A, I want to write here 1 minus cos square A and its root. Okay. After that, I am going to take the reciprocal. What is the reciprocal of cos A? The reciprocal of cos A is 1 by secant A. So write here 1 by secant square A because square is there. So I am going to write 1 by secant square A. Now, what is the next step? Again, take LCM. LCM of secant square A and 1 is secant square A. 1 is there, it means this number is going to multiply its LCM. So this becomes secant square A. This one is cancelled. Write here 1 and its square root. Now this square is going to cancel with its square root. So answer become secant square A minus 1 upon secant A, and square root is only for denominator. Numerator square root I cancel with square root. Okay. So value of sine A become secant square A minus 1 and its root and its secant A. Okay. Clear? I want to repeat. First, I want to use this identity. Sine square A equal to 1 minus cos square A. And I want to remove this square. So this becomes its square root. So instead of sine A, I can write 1 by cos square A. After that, I want to write the reciprocal of cos. Reciprocal of cos is 1 by secant square A. Now take LCM and so this is your answer. Okay. Now second one. Second one is cos A. I write here cos A. It's very simple. You know, reciprocal of cos is 1 by secant. So write here 1 by secant A. So this one is very simple. Cos A equal to 1 by secant A. Done. Okay. Now tan square A is there. Tan A is there. To solve this, I want to use identity. You know, tan square A is equal to secant square A minus 1. Tan square A equal to secant square A minus 1. And only tan A is equal to secant square A minus 1 and its root. When I want to remove this square, it will become in square root. So instead of tan A, what I am going to write here? Secant square A minus 1 and its root. So This is in terms of secant A. See, I am going to convert this tan in terms of secant A. See, what is the answer? Secant square A minus 1. Clear? This one is done. Now, write here cosec. Cosec A. I write here cosec A. Okay. You know the reciprocal of cosec A. What is the reciprocal of cosec A? 1 by sin A. Write here 1 by sin A and take it number 1. After that, I write here from 1. In 1, sin A can be written as secant square A minus 1 upon secant A. So instead of sin A, I want to write this value by using 1. So I write here 1 upon secant square A minus 1 and its root and its secant A. So this is going to the numerator. So this becomes secant A upon secant square A minus 1 and its root. So this is the answer of cosec A. Okay, I want to repeat this. Cosec A. What is the reciprocal of cosec A? 1 by sin A. And in number 1, you know sin A is equal to secant square A minus 1 upon secant A. I use this. So instead of sin A, I want to write this. So the reciprocal of this becomes sin secant A upon square root secant square A minus 1. Okay, clear? Now what is left? Cot is left. Okay, so write here cot. Cot A. What is the reciprocal of cot A? The reciprocal of cot A is 1 by tan. So write here 1 by tan A. Okay. Now see, where we to solve this tan? This one, take it number 2. Write here from 2. Instead of tan, what are you going to write here? Secant square minus 1. So write here cot A is equal to 1 upon square root secant square A minus 1. So cot is also come in terms of secant A. So all we done. Clear? Without learn this trigonometry tables and the reciprocal part, we are not going to solve even a single question of this exercise. So it's very important to you have to learn all the identities and the reciprocal part of the trigonometry ratio. Okay. Now we are going to solve question number 4. Question number 3 is not in your syllabus. Okay. So I am going to solve after 2 question number 4. Choose the correct option. Justify your choice. Okay. We are going to justify our choice. So first part is 9 secant square A minus tan square A. First, what is common between these two? 9 is common. So take 9 common. When I take 9 common, what is left? Secant square A minus tan square A. And you know that secant square A minus tan square A is equal to 1. Using this identity, instead of secant square A and tan square A, I want to write 1. 9 is left. So 9 ones are 9. So which one is the right answer? B is your right answer. Okay, it's very simple. Take 9 common. After taking 9 common, what is left? Secant square A minus tan square. This is the identity. Secant square minus tan square is equal to 1. So instead of secant square A minus tan square A, I want to write 1. And 9 ones are 9. So 9 is your answer. So B is the right answer. Now we are going to solve its second part. Question number 4, second part. What is given in this question? 1 plus tan theta plus secant theta into 1 plus cot theta minus cosec theta. I want to solve and check which one is the right answer. A, B, C, D, 4 options are there. So I want to solve this question. 1 plus tan theta plus secant theta into 1 plus cot theta minus cosec theta. Okay, I want to tell you the simple method how to solve these questions. First, if square is there, to use identity. If square is not there, then convert all question in terms of sin and cos. Okay, second step. When we are not going to use identity, then we are going to convert every trigonometry ratio in terms of sin and cos. After converting the every trigonometry ratio in the sin term, sin and cos, we are going to take the LCM. Third step is we are going to take the LCM. If we cannot able to take the LCM of the trigonometry ratio, then we are going to rationalize this. Okay, rationalize the given terms. 4 steps are there. Number 1, use identity if square is there. If square is not there, then convert whole question in terms of sin and cos. This is the second step. After converting whole question in sin and cos, after that you are going to take LCM. If you are not able to take the LCM, then fourth option is take the then take rationalize of the given terms. Okay. Now see, I'm not going to use identity because sphere is not there. So I want to use second step. In second step, I want to convert all questions in terms of sine and cos. Okay. Now see, one is going to remain same. Tan A can be written as sine theta by cos theta. Secant A is equal to cos theta. Secant reciprocal of secant is 1 by cos. Now cot theta is equal to cos theta. Cot is equal to cos by sine. Okay. And cosec is reciprocal of sine, so this become 1 by sine theta. Now every term is in the terms of sine and cos. After that, I want to use this third step. In third step, I want to take LCM. So I want to take LCM of all the terms. What is the LCM of this term? Cos theta. I write here cos theta. Okay. Now 1 is there. It means this number is going to multiply this LCM. So this become cos theta. Cos theta is cancelled with cos theta. What is left? Sin theta. Again this one is cancelled. What is left? 1. Clear? In the same way, I am going to take the LCM of these three terms. So LCM of these three terms is sin theta. 1 is there. It means this number is going to multiply its LCM. So this becomes sin theta. Sin is cancelled with sin. What is left? Cos theta. Again sin is cancelled. What is left? Minus 1. Okay. Now see, I want to take this pair. I want to convert this into pairs. First and second. So this become A minus B. I take this complete number as A and 1 is as B. So this become A minus B. Similarly, this term become A and this become plus sign is there. Okay. So this first term I take A and the second term I suppose this one is B. So this become A plus B. Say this become A minus B. And you know one identity is there, A plus B into A minus B, which is equal to A square minus B square. I want to use this identity. I consider this cos plus sine as A and 1 as B. So this become A plus B. Okay. In the same way this become A minus B. So A plus B, A minus B is equal to A square minus B square. So I want to use this identity. What is A? A is cos theta plus sine theta. This is our A. I want to square this because it is given A square. After A square, which sign is there? Minus sign is there. Write minus sign. After that, what I write here? B square. What is your B? In this question, B is 1. Write here 1 square. And its denominator part is going to multiply. Sin into cos becomes sin theta into cos theta. Clear? Now I want to solve the numerator part. When I want to solve numerator part, again I want to use identity. Which identity I want to use? This A plus B whole square, because whole square is given. When whole square is given, I want to use this identity. So identity is A square plus B square plus 2AB. By using this identity, I want to open this bracket. Okay. Now A is cos theta and B is sin theta. So what I am to write here? Cos square theta plus sin square theta plus 2 sin theta cos theta. So this is your A square, this is your B square and plus 2 sin A cos. Okay, after that what I write here? Minus 1 square. So minus 1 square is 1. Denominator part is going to remain same. Now one identity is there. I want to use this identity. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. By using this identity, instead of sin square theta cos square theta, I want to write 1. Now sin square theta cos square theta is there. Okay, so both become 1. I want to use identity. So instead of these two, I want to write 1. What is left? Plus 2 sin theta cos theta. After that, minus 1 is there. And its denominator part is sin theta cos theta. Now see, this positive, this negative, this one is cancelled. Positive negative cancelled. What is left? Now 2 sin theta cos theta upon sin theta cos theta is left. Now cos theta is cancelled with cos theta. Sin theta is cancelled with sin theta. What is left? Only 2. So answer is 2. Now check which option is right. So C option is right. Okay. I hope it is clear now. Now I want to solve third part of question number 4. In this question, it is given secant A plus tan A into 1 minus sin A, and 4 options are there. Okay. First, I want to solve. So solution of the third part. secant A plus tan A into 1 minus sin A is given. Now I want to use fourth step. First step, I will use identity. Scale is not there, so first step is going to cancel. Now what is second step? Convert every term, every trigonometric ratio in terms of sine and cos. Okay, so I am going to use secant. So secant theta, secant is reciprocal of 1 by cos A. So instead of secant theta, I write here 1 by cos. And tan A is equal to, in terms of sine and cos, sine by cos theta. And reciprocal of tan theta is also 1 by cos theta. But in this question, I am going to convert every term in terms of sine and cos. So I write here, instead of tan A, sine by cos. And secant A become 1 by cos. Now in second bracket, already sine is there, so I want to remain there, same. So write here sine A only. Okay, I am not going to change this because this is my requirement. I want to convert every term in terms of sine and cos. So sine is already there, so I want to maybe take as it is. Now what is the next step? After converting every term in the sine and cos, what is the next step? We are going to take LCM. So I want to take the LCM of this term. So LCM of cos and cos, right here A beta. Okay. So cos A. Cos is cancelled cos. What is left? 1. Again cos is cancelled. What is left? Sin A. In numerator it becomes 1 plus sin A and 1 minus sin A is there also. Write this. Okay. Now see, A plus B, A minus B. Again identity is there. I am going to use this identity A plus B into A minus B, which is equal to A square minus B square, because 1 plus sine and 1 minus sine is there. So using identity, this identity, I want to write A square minus B square. Now in this question, A is 1, so 1 square is 1. After that minus sign is there, B is sine, so square of sine is sine square A. And its denominator is going to remain same, cos A. After that I want to use identity. You know 1 minus sine square A is equal to cos square A, using trigonometry identity. 1 minus sine square equal to cos square A. It means instead of 1 minus sine square A, I want to write cos square A and upon cos A. This cos is going to cancel. So what is left? Only cos A. So your answer is cos A. Check which option is right. So D option is right. Okay, so D is your answer. Cos A equal to D option is there. I hope it is clear now. Now we are going to solve fourth part of question number 4. This is the last part of this question. Okay, what is given? 1 plus tan square A upon 1 plus cot square A is given. Okay, so I want to use identity. 1 plus tan square A, you know 1 plus tan square A is equal to secant square A, and 1 plus cot square A is equal to cosec square A, using identity formula. So 1 plus tan square A, instead of 1 plus tan square A, I want to write secant square A, and instead of 1 plus cot square A, I want to write cosec square A by using identity. Okay, after that I want to take the reciprocal of this. Reciprocal of secant is 1 by cos. Reciprocal of cos is 1 by sine. So instead of secant square A, I want to write 1 by cos square A, and reciprocal of cosec is 1 by sine, so this become 1 by sine square A. Okay, now I write first term as it is, 1 by cos square A. I am to take the reciprocal of this part, so reciprocal of this become sine square A upon 1. Now this become sine square A by cos square A. You know sine by cos is tan, square is there, it become tan square A. So answer of this fourth part is tan square A. Now check which option is correct. So D option is correct. Okay, you have to learn identities. Without learn identity, you are not able to solve even single question from this exercise. So I advise you learn identities, reciprocal of the trigonometry ratio. When you are going to learn this part, then it become very simple question for you. Now we are going to solve question number 5. Prove the following identities. First part I am going to solve. Cosec theta minus cos square theta equal to 1 minus cos theta plus cos theta. 1 plus cos theta. Okay. I want to solve its left hand side part. So I write here left hand side. What is given in left hand side? cosec theta minus cot theta and its square. By using my 4 rules. Number 1, use identity when square is there. Square is not there, so I want to not use the identity. Second one is convert every trigonometry ratio in terms of sine and cos. So I want to convert a given ratio in the terms of sine and cos. Now reciprocal of cosec is 1 by sine. So write here 1 by sine theta. Cot theta can be written as cos theta by sine theta. Okay, square is there. Now what is the next step? Take LCM. LCM of sine and sine is sine theta. So write here sine theta. Sine theta is cancelled. Sine theta. What is left? 1. Now minus sine is there. Again this one is cancelled. What is left? Cos theta. And whole square is there. Okay. Cos square is there. Now can I write 1 minus cos theta and its square and sine square theta. Okay. Cos square is there. It means numerator square and denominator square both are there. I write sine square theta as sine square theta. Okay. Now I want to use one identity. You know, sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. By using this identity, instead of sine square theta, I want to write 1 minus cos square theta, and the numerator part is going to remain same. So instead of sine square theta, by using this identity, I want to write 1 minus cos square theta. Okay. Now 1 is there. Can I write 1 square? Because square of 1 is 1. So instead of 1, I want to write 1 square. Okay. Now I want to use one identity. A square minus b square. Identity of a square minus b square is a minus b, a plus b. So I write here a minus b and a plus b. Now I am to use this identity in the denominator part. First, numerator is going to remain same. 1 minus cos theta and its whole square is going to remain same. This is your a, this is your b. Using this identity, this become a minus b and a plus b. What is a? 1. What is b? Cos. So this become 1 minus cos theta and 1 plus cos theta. So write here 1 minus cos theta and 1 plus cos theta. By using this identity, instead of 1 square minus cos square, I write 1 minus cos theta and 1 plus cos theta. Okay. Now see, square is there, so this square is going to cancel with 1 minus cos theta. Clear? Now what is left? In the numerator part, what is left? 1 minus cos theta. In the denominator, 1 plus cos theta. Now see, what is our required? In the right hand side, we required 1 minus cos theta and 1 plus cos theta left. Same term is there, so which is equal to RHS. We are going to start this question from the left hand side and do it on right hand side. Okay. I hope it is clear now. Now we are going to solve second part of question number 5. In this question, what is given? Cos A upon 1 plus sin A plus 1 plus sin A upon cos A equal to secant A. I want to solve this question by taking left hand side. So right here, left hand side, taking left hand side. In left hand side, what is given? Cos A upon 1 plus sin A. After that, 1 plus sin A upon cos A. Now, by using 4 rules. First step, square is not there, so I am going to use identity. Second step, convert every core part in terms of sine and cos. Already sine and cos are there. I want to use third step. After converting every term sine and cos, what is the third step? Take LCM. So I want to start this question by taking LCM. Okay. Now, what is the LCM of these two terms? So LCM of 1 plus sin theta and cos theta is 1 plus sin A and cos A. Now this term is cancelled with this term. What is left? Cos. Cos into cos become cos square A. Okay. This term is going to cancel. What is left? Cos. Cos into cos become cos square A. Next, this cos is cancelled with cos. What is left? 1 plus sin. It means 1 plus sin into 1 plus sin become 1 plus sin A and its whole square. You know, when base are same, then power is going to add. Base of both the terms are same, so power going to add. It will become 1 plus 1, 2. Okay. Now I am going to solve the numerator part first. Cos square A is given. This term is going to remain same. I want to open this bracket. For open this bracket, I want to use this identity. A plus B whole square. Identity is A square plus B square plus 2AB. Okay, by using this identity, I want to open this bracket. Now A is 1 and B is sin. So this become A square plus B square plus 2 into A into B. And numerator part is going to remain same. which is 1 plus sin A into cos A. I am going to open this bracket by using identity a square b square plus 2ab. A is 1, b is sin. So this becomes a square plus b square plus 2ab. I hope this step is clear to all. Okay. Now again first term I am going to remain same. Write same. Cos square A. Square of 1 is 1. Square of sin is sin square A. After that it become 2 sin A. 2 ones are 2 and sin A become 2a sin A. Numerator part going to remain same. 1 plus sin A into cos A. Okay. Now I want to use one identity. Which identity? Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. You know, sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. I want to use this identity in this question. Now I take square part first. I write here sin square A plus cos square A. After that what is left? 1 and after that 2 sin A. I write here 2 sin A and the denominator part is going to remain same, which is 1 plus sin A into cos A. Now these two terms sin square A plus cos square A become 1 by using this identity, because sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. In the same way sin square A plus cos square A become 1. So instead of these two terms I want to write 1 by using this identity. Okay. So I write here 1. After that what is there? Plus 1. Right, plus 1. After that 2 sin A. Right, 2 sin A. And its denominator part again going to remain same. I am not going to change this. Okay. Now you know that 1 plus 1 is 2. So instead of 1 plus 1, I want to write 2. After writing 2, what is common between first two terms? In numerator, what is common? 2 common. When I want to take 2 common, what is left? When I want to take 2 common, 1 is left. So write here 1. After that positive sign is there. When I take this 2 common, what is left? Sin A. Write here sin A. Bracket close upon 1 plus sin A upon cos A. Now this bracket is cancelled this bracket because both are same. 1 plus sin is going to cancel. Now what is left? 2 upon cos A. 2 can be written as 2 into 1. 2 into 1 is going to 2. You know that 1 by cos A, reciprocal of 1 by cos is secant A. Oh, this becomes secant A. Now 2 is with them, so this answer becomes 2 secant A. What do we have to show? This is going to equal to 2 secant A. So write here RHS, which is equal to right hand side. Okay. I hope it is clear now. Now we are going to solve third part of this question number 5 by using left hand side. So write here left hand side. In left hand side what is given? Tan theta upon 1 minus cot theta plus cot theta upon 1 minus tan theta. Now what is the first step? Convert every term of the given question in the terms of sin and cos. And you know that tan theta can be written as tan theta is equal to sin by cos. So write here sin by cos. And cot theta is equal to cos theta by sin theta. So write here cos theta by sin theta. Same, cot theta become cos theta by sin theta. 1 is there, minus is there, tan theta can be written as sin theta by cos theta. So after converting every term in the terms of sin and cos, I am going to take the LCM of the denominator part. Okay, I am going to take the LCM of their denominator part. So numerator part is going to same. So sin theta by cos theta is going to remain same. I am going to take LCM of these two. What is the LCM of these two? LCM of 1 and sin is sin theta. 1 is there, it means this number is going to multiply it by sin theta. So sin into 1 becomes sin theta. Now minus sin is there, sin is going to cancel with sin. What is left? Cos theta. Plus sin is there, numerator part going to remain same. Cos theta by sin theta, no change. Again I am to take LCM of the denominator part. LCM is cos theta. 1 is there, it means this one is going to multiply with cos theta. Right here cos theta. Cos is cancelled with cos. What is left? Minus sin theta. Okay. This is clear. Now I am going to write this numerator part as same. First part I am going to write same. Sin theta by cos theta. Then I want to write this denominator part. I take reciprocal of this part. So reciprocal of this part is sin by sin minus 4. So I write here sin theta upon sin theta minus cos theta. Clear? After that plus sign is there, to write plus. First term I want to write same. Same means cos by sine. Now I want to write this part. Again I am going to take the reciprocal of this part. Reciprocal of this part is cos minus sine. So write here cos theta upon cos theta minus sine theta. Okay. Now sine into sine. Sine into sine is sine square theta. And denominator is cos theta into sine theta minus cos theta. Can I make these two parts same? First tell me. Here I write sine theta minus cos theta, and here written is cos theta minus theta. Can we make both the terms same? Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. How? If I take minus sine common from this term, so this becomes sine minus cos. You know, when we take minus common from any bracket, the sign will be changed. Suppose I take minus common from this bracket. What happened? This sign is going to change. This negative number become positive, so this becomes sine theta plus sine theta, and this positive number become negative, so this become minus cos theta. So it means when I want to take minus common from this bracket, this becomes sine minus cos. See, this is also sine minus cos. Okay. Why it changes? When I want to take the LCM of these two terms, it is going to very easy. If I take minus common between this term. Okay. So instead of this, I want to write this one. Cos theta minus sine theta. Okay. Now next step I want to write. Now cos into cos square theta. Now in numerator it becomes sine theta. Now this minus sign going to multiply this plus. So plus minus become minus. So I write here minus. Okay. This negative sign is going to multiply this positive sign. So plus minus, you know, minus. And this cos into cos become cos square theta, and denominator part becomes sine theta into sine theta minus cos theta. I hope it is clear now. Okay, now what is the LCM of this? So LCM of these two terms is LCM of sine and cos is sine theta cos theta, and LCM of sine theta minus cos theta is only sine theta minus cos theta. As you know that LCM of 2 and 2 is 2 in the same side. LCM of sine theta minus cos theta is sine theta minus cos theta. Okay. Now this is the LCM of this question. Now I am going to solve. This part is going to cancel. When I am going to solve, this part is going to cancel. What is that? Sine. Sine into sine square theta becomes sine cube theta. Now which sign is there? Minus sign is there. Now in next term, this sine and this bracket is going to cancel. This sine and this bracket is going to cancel. What is that? Cos. It means cos theta into cos square theta become cos cube theta. Okay. Now I want to use one identity. A cube minus B cube. So A cube minus B cube identity is A minus B. A square plus B square minus AB plus AB. Okay. A cube minus B cube identity is A minus B, A square, B square plus AB. By using this identity, I want to solve its numerator part. Okay. Now this is your A and this is your B. So I want to write here sine theta minus cos theta, because it is given A minus B. So this becomes sine minus cos. After that, what I write here? A square. A means sine square. I write here sine square theta. After that, plus sign is there. B square. B means cos square theta. So write here cos square theta. After that, plus sign is there. A into B. A into B means sine into cos. So write here sine theta into cos theta. By using this identity, I solve this numerator part. I hope this one is clear to everyone. Now its denominator part going to remain same, sine theta cos theta into sine theta minus cos theta. Now see, sine theta minus cos theta, sine theta minus cos theta, and both are going to multiply. So this one is going to cancel. Okay. Now you know that sine square theta plus cos square theta, sine square theta cos theta equal to 1. So instead of these two terms, I want to write 1 by using identity, because you know sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. So I write here 1. Instead of both these two terms, I want to write 1. After that, what is left? Sine theta and cos theta, and in numerator part, what is left? Sine theta and cos theta. Okay. Now only one step is left. Now I want to make them separate. This sine theta cos theta is denominator part of whole number, so I want to separate. I want to write 1 by sine theta cos theta and sine theta by cos theta. I want to make them separate. How? See, I can write 1 upon sine theta cos theta, and plus sign is there. and this can be written as sin theta cos theta upon sin theta cos theta. Now cos is cancelled with cos, sin is cos, cancelled with cos. What is left? Only 1. So write here 1. Now 1 by sin can be written as 1 by sin can be written as cosec theta. 1 by cos can be written as secant theta. Because you know reciprocal of sin is cosec, reciprocal of cos is secant. So 1 by sin become cosec and 1 by cos becomes secant. Or you can write 1 into 1, 1 into 1 is 1. Now 1 by sin cosec, 1 by cos becomes secant, and but these two terms are going to cancel. What is left? 1. So this become 1 plus secant theta into cosec theta, which is equal to RHS. This we have to show 1 plus secant theta cosecant theta. Now see what I write here, 1 plus secant theta cosecant theta, which is equal to right hand side. Okay, I hope now it is clear. Now we are going to solve its fourth part. Okay, in this question it is given 1 plus secant A upon secant A is equal to sin square A upon 1 is cos A. Again I am going to start with taking left hand side. So in left hand side what is given? 1 plus secant A upon secant A. Square is not there, so I am not going to use identity. Okay, then I am not going to use identity. Next step is convert every part of the given question in terms of sin and cos. Now you know what is the reciprocal of secant theta? Reciprocal of secant theta is 1 by cos A, cos A, and secant A again 1 by cos A. Convert every term in terms of sin and cos. So secant A can be written as 1 by cos, again secant can be written 1 by cos. Now I want to take LCM. LCM of the numerator part is cos A. 1 is there, it means this LCM is going to multiply 1. So this becomes cos A. Plus sign is there, cos is cancelled with cos. What is left? 1. Now 1 upon cos A. Now see, LCM of both the terms are same, so this one is going to cancel. What is left? 1 plus cos A. Now in my right hand side requirement is sin square A upon 1 minus cos A. Requirement is 1 minus cos A. So I want to rationalize this. Can I rationalize this number? We can rationalize numerator also. If positive sign is there, how will we rationalize? We take negative side. So I want to rationalize this number. So this I will write here 1 minus cos A and 1 minus cos A. I want to divide, multiply and divide by 1 minus cos A. Okay. Now see, A plus B and A minus B. You know identity. A minus B and A plus B is equal to A square minus B square. So instead of these two terms, can I write A square? A means 1. Square of 1 is 1. Minus sign is there. Square of B. B is cos. So this becomes cos square A. And this becomes same. Denominator part going to remain same. Now I want to use one identity. You know 1 minus cos square A is equal to sin square A. By using this identity instead of 1 minus cos square theta A, I want to write sin square A and upon 1 minus cos A. Now which is equal to RHS. This we have to show. Sin square A upon 1 minus cos square. Okay, I want to create this question. See, first I want to convert every term in the terms of sin and cos. Secant can be written as 1 by cos, again secant can be written as 1 by cos. After that I am going to take the LCM. LCM of these two terms is cos. 1 is there, it means this number is going to multiply this LCM. Cos into 1 become cos A. Cos to cos cancel, so this become 1. Upon 1 by cos A, now this LCM is going to cancel. What is left? 1 plus cos A. Now I want to rationalize the numerator part. How we rationalize? If positive sign is there, it means we are going to multiply and divide it by negative sign. So I want to multiply and divide by 1 minus cos A and 1 plus cos A. Now 1 plus A, 1 plus cos A, 1 minus cos A can be written as 1 minus cos square by using this identity. Okay. Now I am going to use identity. 1 minus cos square A can be written as sin square A. So instead of 1 minus cos square A, I write here sin square A. Denominator part going to remain same. So which is equal to right hand side. Now it is clear. Now I want to solve its sixth part by taking left hand side. I write here left hand side. In left hand side what is given? 1 plus sin A, 1 minus sin A. Now what is the first step? Use identity. Identity I am not going to use because square is not there. What is the next step? Convert every term in the sin and cos. Already sin and cos are there. What is the next step? Next step is take LCM. LCM I am not going to take. Now I want to use fourth step. In fourth step I want to rationalize. Now minus sign is there. It means I want to rationalize it by plus sign. So I want to multiply and divide the given number by 1 plus sin A and 1 plus sin. multiply and divide it by 1 plus sin a, because negative sign is there. Now 1 plus sin a and 1 plus sin a, base same, powers going to add, so this become 1 plus sin a and its square. A minus b and a plus b, you know a minus b and a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. By using this remedy, I want to write square of 1. Square of 1 is 1. Minus sign is there. Square of sign is sin square a and its square root. Now I want to use this remedy. 1 minus sin square a is equal to cos square a by using identity. So instead of 1 minus sin square, I want to write cos square. In the next step, numerator part is going to remain same and denominator become 1 minus sin square theta can be written as cos square a. So write here cos square a. Now both numerator and denominator part having square, so can I write 1 by 1 plus sin a upon cos a and its square, because numerator and denominator both having square. So I can make whole square. Now this square is cancelled square root. So what is left? 1 plus sin a upon cos a. Now requirement is this. So separate 1 by cos a and sin a by cos a. Because this cos is both the terms, I want to separate. I want to write 1 by cos a and sin a by cos a. Now 1 by cos a, you know, this is the reciprocal of secant theta. So this becomes secant a, and sin by cos, you know, is equal to tan a, which is equal to RHS. This we have to show. I hope now clear. Now I want to solve 7th part of this question number 5. Again I am going to start with left hand side. In left hand side, what is given? Sin theta minus sin cube theta upon 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta. Now what is common between the numerator? In numerator part sin is common, so I want to take sin common. When I take sin common, what is left? 1. After taking sin common, what is left? 2 sin square theta. So right here 2 sin square theta. And denominator part, what is common? Cos theta. So right here cos theta. When I take cos theta common, what is left? Only square is left. So it means 2 cos square theta is left in the first part. In the last part, when I take cos common, so what is left? Only 1, because cos is multiple of 1. When I take cos common, so only 1 is left. Okay. After taking common, I want to use one identity. So I want to use this identity. Sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So instead of sin square theta, I want to use this 1 minus cos square theta. Okay. In the numerator part, I want to use one identity. Denominator is going to remain same. So sin theta is going to remain same. 1 same, 2 same. So instead of sin square theta, can I write 1 minus cos square theta? So I want to write 1 minus cos square theta. By using identity, I change sin square theta in 1 minus cos square theta. And its denominator part is going to remain same, which is cos theta into 2 cos square theta minus 1. Now open this bracket. First sin theta, I write same. 1 is there. See, minus plus, minus plus, minus. 2 ones are 2. Right here 2. After that, see, minus minus plus. Right here plus. After that, 2 into cos square theta become 2 cos square theta. And its denominator part again going to remain same. No changes there. 2 cos square theta minus 1. Okay. Now see, sin theta going to remain same. This 1 minus 2 plus minus minus, so this become minus 1. So I take this portion number first. So right here 2 cos square theta. After that I write minus 1. I write minus 1. You know, plus minus minus, 2 minus 1, 1, minus sign is there. So this minus 1. So this become cos theta upon 2 cos square theta minus 1. Now this one is cancelled. What is left? Only sin theta by cos theta is left. And you know that sin theta by cos theta is equal to tan theta, which is equal to right hand side. This we have to show. I hope it is clear now. Now you are going to solve its 8th part. Question number 5, 8th part. I want to start with again using left hand side. So write here left hand side. Sin A plus cosec A and its square. Cos A plus secant A and its square. Now I'm going to use one identity to solve this question. So this identity I'm going to use A plus B whole square. Identity is A square plus B square plus 2AB. This algebraic identity I'm going to use A plus B whole square. Now what is A? Sine. What is B? Cosec. So this become sine square A plus cosec square A plus 2AB, means 2 into sine A and cosec A. By using this identity I open this bracket. A square plus B square plus 2AB. Now I'm going to use this. I'm going to open this bracket again using this identity. Now A become cos and B become secant theta. So this become cos square A plus secant square A plus 2 cos A and secant A. Okay. Now I'm going to take square parts first. So write here sine square A. After that I write cos square A. After that I write cosec square A. After that I write secant square A. After that I am going to write this 2 sine A and cosec A. Cosec A can be written as 1 by sine A because reciprocal of cosec is 1 by sine. So instead of cosec A I am going to write sine A. In the same way these two going to remain same. Cos A going to remain same. Secant A can be written as 1 by cos A. I write the reciprocal of secant A. Okay. Now see, this cos is cancelled with cos, sine is cancelled with sine, and I am going to use identity. Which identity I am going to use here? This identity. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Another identity I am going to use here. Cosec square theta. Cosec square theta is equal to 1 plus cot square theta. And secant square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. I am going to use these three identities in this question. So instead of sine square A plus cos square theta, I want to write 1 using sine square theta plus cos square theta, because you know sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. In the same way sine square A plus cos square A will become 1. Now cosec square A, cosec square theta is equal to 1 plus cot square theta. So this become 1 plus cot square A because angle A is there. Now you know secant square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. A is here, so this become 1 plus tan square A. After that what is left? 2 and 2. Now 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 plus 1, 7. So this becomes 7 plus tan square A plus this is cot. Cot square A, which is equal to right hand side. We have to show this is equal to 7 plus tan square A plus cot square A. I hope it is clear now. It's very simple question. If you know the identities, then it is going to be very simple for you. Okay, try to learn all the identities and the reciprocal part of the trigonometry ratio. Now we are going to solve its ninth part of question number 5. Okay, now we are going to make these two parts equal. Okay, I am going to start with left hand side. I write here left hand side. In left hand side, what is given? Cosec A minus sin A into secant A minus cosecant A. Okay, this is given. Now, square is not there, so I am not going to use identity. After that, what is the next step? We are going to convert every term in the terms of sin as cos. This sin and cos already there, so I am going to convert these two. First term, cosec can be written as 1 by sin A. Sin going to remain same. In second bracket, secant A can be written as 1 by cos A because reciprocal of secant is 1 by cos, and this is already cos, this is going to remain same. Now what is the next step? Take LCM. So LCM of sin and 1 is sin A. Sin A is cancelled with sin A. What is left? 1 minus sin is there. 1 is there. That means this sin A going to multiply this side. So sin into sin becomes sin square A. Okay. Same LCM of cos A and 1. Cos A. Right here cos A. Cos A going to cancel cos. What is left? 1. 1 is there. It means this cos is going to multiply this cos. So this become cos square A. Now I am going to use identity. 1 minus sin square theta, you know, is equal to cos square theta, and 1 minus cos square theta is equal to sin square theta. I am going to use this to identity. So 1 minus sin square a can be written as cos square a. So write here cos square a upon sin a is there. 1 minus cos square a can be written as sin square theta. So this becomes sin square a and cos a is there. Now this case is going to cancel with cos. This case can cancel with sin. What is left? Only sin a and cos a. But in our question requirement is for 1 upon tan a plus cot a. But here I got sin a by cos a. Take it number 1. After taking this number 1, I am going to solve its right hand side part also. I am going to solve its right hand side. I write here right hand side. In right hand side what is given? 1 plus tan a plus cot a is given. Square is not there, so I am not going to use identity. When I am not going to use identity, what is the next step? Convert every term in the sign of cos. So I am to convert every term, every trigonometric ratio in the term of sin and cos. So tan can be written as sin by cos, and cot can be written as cos by sin. Tan becomes sin by cos and cot becomes cos by sin. Okay. Now what is the next step? Take LCM. LCM of sin and cos is sin a and cos a. This cos is cancelled with cos. What is left? Sin into sin becomes sin square a. Plus sin is there. Now this sin is going to cancel with sin. What is left? Cos. Cos into cos becomes cos square a. One is going to remain same. Take reciprocal of this number. Reciprocal becomes sin a cos a upon sin square a plus cos square a. Now again I am going to use this identity. You know, this is the first identity. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So instead of sin square theta, sin square a plus cos square theta, I want to write 1. So numerator part become sin a cos a and its denominator part become 1. So this is equal to sin a cos a. Take it number 2. So write here from first and second. Now see, its left hand side is equal to sin a cos a. Right hand side is also equal to sin a cos a. From 1 and 2, left hand side is equal to right hand side, which is equal to 2. Okay, I hope it is clear. This is the only question where we are going to solve its left hand and right hand side part separately. Okay, by using 1 and 2, I am going to make both the parts left hand side and right hand side equal. Okay. Now we are going to solve last part of question number 5, 10th part of question number 5 of exercise 8.4. Okay. Actually, this is not only one question; these are 2 questions. So I want to convert in 2 questions. In first part, I want to solve this part. 1 plus tan square a is equal 1 upon 1 plus cot square a equal to tan square. So this is your first part. In second part, again I want to solve 1 minus tan a upon cot a and its cos square is equal to tan square. Because in the given question we are going to show this part equal to tan square a and this part is also equal to tan. So this is actually 2 questions. Okay, this is your second part. So I want to solve its first part by taking left hand side. I write here left hand side. 1 plus tan square a upon 1 plus cot square a. I want to use identities. See, I write here 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta. By using these 2 identities, I want to start this question. So 1 plus tan square a can be written as secant square a. 1 plus cot square a equal to cosec square a. After that, I am to write the reciprocal of the secant. Reciprocal of secant is 1 by cos square a. Reciprocal of cosecant is equal to 1 by sin square a. Reciprocal of secant 1 by cos. Reciprocal of cosecant is 1 by sin. So I have to write first term as it is. 1 by cos square a. I will take the reciprocal part. This reciprocal becomes sin square by a. Sin square a upon 1. Now this become sin square a by cos square a. You know that sin by cos equal to tan. Square is there, so this is equal to tan square a. Simple. Okay. Now I want to solve its second part. In second part, square is not there. Again, I am going to start this question by taking left hand side. Square is not there, so I want to not use this identity. I want to convert every part in sine of cos. Okay, in terms of sine and cos. So one is going to remain same. Tan can be written as sine A by cos A. After that, one cot can be written as cos by sine, and its square is there. Now take LCM, numerator and denominator separately. First I am going to take the LCM of numerator part. LCM of 1 and cos is cos A. Now 1 is there, it means this cos is going to multiply 1. So this becomes cos. Cos is cancelled with cos. What is left? Sine is left. Now I am going to solve its numerator part. LCM of 1 and sine is sine A. 1 is there, it means this sine is going to multiply this 1. So this becomes sine A. Sine is cancelled with sine. What is left? Minus cos A. And its square is there. Square is there. Now I am to write this first part same. First part, what is given? Cos minus sine upon cos A. Okay, first part I am going to write same. After that I am going to write this denominator part. When I am going to write denominator part, I take its reciprocal. So reciprocal will become sine A upon sine A minus cos A and its square. I hope it is clear now. Now I write first part as it is. Cos minus sine A into sine A and cos A. Now I want to take common. I want to take minus common from the denominator part. When I take minus common, what happens? This negative become positive and positive become negative. So after taking minus common, I write here cos A minus sine A and its square is there. Okay, now see, cos minus sine, this one is going to cancel. What is left? Minus sine A upon cos A and its square. You know sine by cos is tan, so write here minus tan and its square, and square of minus is plus, so this becomes tan square A, which is equal to right hand side. This is the second part of this question. I hope it is clear now.